Hey guys, so in today's video, we'll try to understand how we can remove set items using various methods. Now, there are already inbuilt methods which I have covered in my previous videos individually in detail so that you can understand. Right now, I'll just take you through the various methods so that you understand which methods has to be used when. Yeah. So the remove set item implies deleting elements from a set, either replacing them or totally deleting them. Yeah. So we can remove set items in Python using various methods such as remove, discard, pop, clear, or even set comprehensions or union operators as well. Yes. So we'll check into individual ways of doing this thing. So the first method that we're trying to understand is using the remove method. Yeah. So let me just format it properly using the remove method. Yeah. So the first method that we're trying to check is how we can remove a particular occurrence of an item from a set. Yeah. Okay. So what we need to do is in removing set items using the remove method is to remove the first occurrence of a specified elements. So we can remove the set items using remove method by specifying the elements we want to remove from the set. If the element is present in the set, it will be removed. However, if the element is not found, the remove will come up with an error. That's what you need to understand. Yeah. So let's quickly run into an example because you have to check into multiple ways of removing items within a set. So suppose I have this set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And I remove the item 3. So that 3 is occurring once. So suppose I have it multiple times as well. I just put multiple times. So set usually have only one item within the set. So it will remove the first occurrence of this particular element. So you see this 3 has been removed from the set. Yeah. But if I am not able to find that particular item within the set, so suppose if I try to remove the item, it is not available. Yeah. So suppose I try to remove the number 10, which is not available in this particular set. It will come up with a key error. See this? Because 10 is not available in the set. Yeah. Now, in order to cope with this, what we can do is we can use the discard method. Now, the discard method in the set is class is similar to remove. Yeah. But it doesn't raise an error, even if the object to be removed is not already present. So let me copy this. So the second method that we're trying to use is same as remove, but the only difference is it will not give you an error if a particular element is not available within the set. So we'll use the same example. So first we'll try to discard the element which is available within the set. So I am trying to discard. Just we need to change the method. So it gives you the same output. You can see this. Now we'll try to use the second one where we are supposed to get an error because the item is not available in the above set. So we'll run this command discard or the method that is discard, and you'll find that it gives me the original set. Since this 10 is not available. It doesn't give you an error as what we saw in the remove method. Yeah. So this is the difference between remove and discard. Let's get on to another method quickly. So we have a lot of methods in remove. That's why I'm a bit quick so that you can find various methods of. That's the intention behind having a separate session on the various ways in which you can do a particular thing. Yeah. I'm trying to cover maximum things which are practical and which will use most of the times. There are other complicated methods as well, but I'll not cover that because this will make your understanding much clearer. So another method by which you can remove a particular item from a set is through pop method. Now, what pop method does is uh, so it removes a particular element, yeah, and returns an arbitrary element from the set. So if the set is empty, the pop method will raise a key error. Yeah. So I'll show you that. So suppose I have the same example. I have this my set, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll say pop. Yeah. I see pop. Yeah. So I'll say what is I do not need to send a element to it. Let's see what it does. See this? So it automatically pops the first element within the set. Yeah. And if you want to see our set, it is 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And if we want to see the removed element, so what we can do is remove, yeah, and I'll print the removed element as well so that you understand what is being removed. Yeah. So one, which is the start of the set has been removed and the other elements are being pushed. Now, if I try to run the same elements again, you will find slowly by slowly it is removing every element from the set. So right now it has removed the second because your set is now this 2, 3, 4, 5 because one is already removed. So the second time if I try to run the same thing, it will remove the second element which is available within the set and keeps the remaining elements within the set. So this is how you can remove the first element within the set using a pop method where you do not need to specify which element to remove. Yeah. But if you pass on an empty set, yeah. So if I try to pass on an empty set, which is, I would say, this is an empty set. There is nothing to be removed. It will come up with an error because pop needs at least one item so that it can remove it. Okay. Uh, oh, I need to just my set. Okay, I didn't have removed that. There's no removed element. So my set, and I'll say I need to keep this, right? My set dot pop. We need this. Now, since there is nothing to be removed, it should give you a key error. See this? Pop from an empty set. Cannot do that because pop needs at least one item within the set to clear it. So you cannot pass on an empty set to a pop. Yeah. The next method that we look into is using the clear method. So we saw remove, we saw discard, we saw pop. Then the next method is the pop method. Sorry, the clear method. Yeah. So what clear method does is it removes all the items in a set object, leaving an empty set. So we can remove set items using clear method effectively if you want to clear the entire set. So you need to remember that. Yeah. So I'll show you an example again. Set one. Yeah. I have this set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am passing on this method set.clear and it will empty the entire set and you'll get the output as an empty set. You see this? So there's nothing within the set. So at times when you want to clear the entire set just to start over the operations once again, you can use a clear method. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Now, suppose you want to remove items existing in both sets. Yeah, sometimes you want to do this kind of operations when you want to try and comparing. So whatever methods that I'll be showing here onwards are mostly used while comparing. And this is very important when you are doing data manipulations. Yeah. So remove items existing in both sets. So what I'm talking about is you can remove items that exist in both sets using difference update method or the subtraction method. Now this removes all elements that are present in both sets from the original set. So it removes items from the original set. So let me show you with an example. Suppose I have a set 1 which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and S2 which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So we'll run a difference update. Yeah. S1 dot different address will show S1 and we'll print S2 as well. So you understand what all items that we have removed, or we'll put, okay, we'll do this way. S1, this is S1 before difference update. Yeah. And this is after difference update. Yeah, we'll see the difference. Yeah, what it does, it will remove the common item. So 3, 4, 5 is the common item within the two set. So it will remove 3, 4, 5 from the original set and it should show you only 1 and 2. Yeah, because I want to remove all the items which are available in the second set. Yeah. See this? So after difference update, S1, the original set is just confined to 1 and 2 because 3 and 4, 3, 4, 5 are available in the second set. So that's the use of difference update. So this only removes items within the original set. Now suppose you want to remove items from both sets and create a new set altogether. Yeah. Yeah. Remove items existing in both sets and you want to have a combined item of the list or the set from both sets. So I have to remove items which are available. Now to remove the items existing either of the two sets, you do a symmetric difference update. Yes. We'll see an example to understand, but in detail, I'll not cover this method because I covered it in my different video altogether. Yeah. You can use an symmetric difference operator as well. Yeah, we'll see an example. So suppose I have a set 1. We'll use the same thing before symmetric difference and after symmetric difference. Yeah. So I have the same example that we have used for difference update so that you understand what is happening. So S1 should have the elements from both the set after removing the common elements. So the common elements will be removed and it will have elements from both the sets. So you see this? So my earlier original set was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And my S2 set 2 was 3, 4, 5, 6. The common elements were 3, 4, 5, which we have seen earlier. And now the output in S1 that we see after the symmetric difference update, we see that it is only giving me elements which are not available in both the sets. So 1, 2, and 6, 7 are not available in both the sets. Hence, it is giving me a new set altogether with the difference, symmetric difference. Now you can also have uncommon elements. I'll show you an example. Guys, this examples are again covered. This methods are covered in detail in my other videos which are relevant to that particular method. So let's check on how we can remove uncommon set item. So now you can remove an uncommon set item using an intersection update. Yeah. So I'll show you an example. What do I mean by uncommon update? So suppose I have S1 set 1 and I'll use the same example. Just we'll change the method. I'm doing this with the same example so that you understand the difference happening in each of the methods that we are trying to do. Yeah. Now what it will do, it will keep the common items. So previously what we did, we kept the items which were not available. Right now in this method, in intersection update, we'll keep only those items which are available in both the sets. Previously we removed them. This time we'll keep them. Yeah. So intersection update, you'll see that 3, 4, 5 are the common elements between both the sets. Yeah. So I'm removing the uncommon elements or keeping the common elements within the set and printing that. I can have it updated in a new variable altogether, or I can update my existing set. That's what I've done right now. Yeah. Now, another method that we can check on is the intersection. Yeah. So the intersection method in a set class is similar to intersection update method, except that it returns a new set object that consists of items common to existing set. So here I am updating the set within the as existing set, but in intersection, you have to generate a new variable altogether. Yeah. So using intersection method. Now, what intersection method will do? It gives the output same as what we saw in intersection update, but the only difference is it will store the output in a new variable. Yeah. So you have to create a new variable altogether to see the output. So print, I'll say S3. Yeah. Here we can see the output is stored in a new variable that is S3. So that's why we need to print it. Now I'll see the output is the same as we had earlier, 3, 4, 5. So S1 previously we had stored it using intersection update, we have stored this output in the same variable, that is S1. But here we have to create a new variable and store the output. That's the only difference between intersection and intersection update. Yeah. So by the name itself, you can understand like intersection update. That means it is updating the existing set. Whereas in just simple intersection method, it is you have to create a new variable altogether. Another method is symmetric difference update. Now, this all these methods that I'm talking about is covered in my previous videos, which are more relevant to which are more relevant to the individual methods. Yeah. So that's why I'm covering just the important part of that particular method so that you understand the difference. Yeah. Now the symmetric difference between two set is the collection of all uncommon items. Now rejecting the common elements. Yeah. So it will give you the same output as we had for, let me see which will uncommon items. Okay. For symmetric difference update. Yeah. So we'll check how this is done. We've covered this, I guess. Symmetric difference update. Yeah, we have covered this. So we have used symmetric difference update earlier. So this is how you can store a new value altogether. Yeah. Now we used here was symmetric difference update. Let me use symmetric difference as well. There is one more method which is symmetric difference of set items. Yeah, we have covered symmetric difference update where you can see the uncommon items been listed in the new set or the original set. Yeah. Now the symmetric difference method in the class is similar to symmetric difference update, except that it returns a new set. Yeah. In symmetric difference update, again, remember the word update. Wherever you get a update method, it is updating the existing or original set. Yeah. Whereas if it is not a symmetric difference update, it will create a new object or new set or new sequence item. So let me just quickly run an example for this so that you understand. Here again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You'll get an uncommon element list. It will give you the same output, but it is stored in different variable. That's the only difference. You can see this. We got the same difference 1, 2, 6, 7. So let's see the symmetric difference update method. Here we got the output 1, 2, 6, 7. Yeah. Let me run the same thing. Yeah. Oh, I have to store this. I have to store this. S3 equals to, and I have to remove the symmetric difference update. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. 1, 2, S3. I have to print S3. Yeah. This is the output 1, 2, 6, 7. And previously also we got the output as 1, 2, 6. The only difference is it is updating the original element, whereas here we have to create a new element or new variable altogether to store the output. Yeah. Hope you understood the various differences of removing items from a particular set. Yeah. And when I'm talking about removing items, There are various methods available, and different depending on the various use cases that you have, you can use those methods. Yeah. You can also go and check on this individual method, which I have explained in more detail in my previous videos, which will help you in understanding this concepts more clearly. Yeah. Hope you like this video and you understood the various methods that are available or various ways in which we can remove items from a set. Yeah. Hope you like this video. Do like this video, share it with your colleagues who want to learn Python. uh, do comment if you have any queries, or if you want to have any of your inputs incorporated in this videos. Do subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel in order to get this kind of informative videos directly to your inbox. Thank you so much.